Hello and welcome to another How to Play Starcraft 2 co-op guide. This guide will be going through the various co-op commanders and going through builds I have for the various commanders. In this case, we're going to be going through with Nova, Infiltration Specialist. So here are my power sets. They're basically just at 15 apiece. And the goal of this particular build is not so much the build, but how I would recommend you play Infiltration Specialist given her very specific set. So if you like this content and you reach the end, hopefully you like it. Hopefully subscribe. I don't know anybody else. If not for me, but the Marine. Okay. Yeah, I finally got the Marine. Like it was. If you watch the previous videos, I think it's the Zealot or the Zergling giving the intro. Now we actually have like a Marine to represent the Terrans. G5L. Okay, so is it a mech build Q2 cases? No, not really. We're not doing the mech build today. We're going to be doing a general guide on Infiltration Specialist. Okay, so up front, what this build is going to be is going to be the actual build is going to be identical to the video I did about combined arms, which includes getting the gases as quickly as possible, because why not? Yeah, whatever. Okay, so what I really want to focus on is what happens when you play Infiltration Specialist. So I'm going to read what it says here on the screen. Nova gains permanent super cloak advantages, that is. Her abilities have increased 50% radius and 50% reduced cooldown. Disadvantage: Nova cannot switch between her combat suit and loses super cloak for 4 seconds upon attacking or using snipe. Right. Work. Okay, so what this means in a practical setting is that I will be using Nova as a one-man or one-woman army, and she'll be doing a lot of clearing. The main army, however, will have their own dedicated role in basically following up and clearing up the objective. This will become a bit clearer once she actually takes the field. So what I'm going to do with this build as a slight variant to combine arms is that I'm just going to go...
Our enemies are mustering. Prepare yourself.
Yeah, he'll be fine, I think, I hope. I'm going to go for fast eco. And now I throw down this thing. I might need to pull SCVs to help repair this thing, but I think my ally here, Max, could do it. This is a greedier build. If you're playing more conservative, you get the Max first. Pull one SCV. They already got one on standby. Let's just be courteous, eh?
Remember Chow Sara.
Remember Chow Sara? That's an interesting one. That's an interesting one, because Max is directly responsible for the fall of Chow Sara. A little bit of micro, and we are done. Okay, is this thing up and running? Still working on it, okay. Okay, set the SCV up north. Hotkey this thing. No, screw the add-on. Drop Marines first. Put them on hotkey 2. And let them attack that thing. Get some SCVs. Is Nova ready? Almost.
Not enough minerals.
Minerals, yeah, whatever.
Ready for combat.
Alright, we can float over the CC. Make the gas. Okay, so here's the thing about Nova, right? On this mode, there's literally nothing the enemy has or can do that can detect her. But once she fires, she'll be uncloaked. Now, to give you a perspective of what that means, notice how fast this thing is done.
Confirm that last.
But if she attacks or has snipe, is this the only zealot here?
En route.
Okay, fine. If she attacks the zealot, she becomes uncloaked and the zealot's gonna start attacking. See? But if you just walk around like this, yeah, she'll gain super cloak back in 4 seconds. So you can just shoot the stupid zealot and move on with our lives.
Destroy everything we have built.
Drop some more of these. Now, here's the thing. So Nova's gonna completely ignore everything. See, cannon? Nothing happened. I'm not shooting the cannon because if I do, she'll lose her super cloak and we'll be in trouble. Send to the front line and drop this down.
Our allies are being attacked.
Can our allies deal with this?
Say again.
Okay, so the thing about Nova that you want to do is that you want to have her again on a separate hotkey. Her job is to break enemy defenses like this. This will explode and we'll be fine.
Our allies' base is under attack.
The Marines, they'll take care of the main objective. I'm not going to waste her talents on that. The only difficult thing is that you always need to jump back and micro, because on this particular mission, that's going to happen.
Nova here.
Okay, great. So see, it's all cleared up. We drop the next one. Now, the one giant downside behind all this is that the sabotage drone does not affect air units. So we're going to have to deal with that manually. I should hotkey my factory. Get out of the way! Oh, I mismicroed that one.
How it's done.
But notice how much here has already been cleared.
Got to do the same to the rest of them.
Alright, so what else do we need to blow up?
Multiple void shards.
Ah, there's a Colossus
Our
over there.
mission is to obliterate them.
Start shelling on this side. That's a much juicier target.
Got it.
Okay, so these guys are here. Okay, so what do we do with all these air units? Well, we snipe them.
Terminate.
Here's the thing, you can snipe them outside of range.
Enemy sighted. Execute.
And slowly chip away at all the units you need to.
Strictly business.
Couple of a snipe here, a snipe there.
En route.
Thereby let Nova go back to Super Cloak
Got it.
and start shelling away at this side. Okay, I think my main army can push. Anything else to shell?
Help your
Fight
friends.
our opponents in the field,
Eh.
or we'll be fighting them
Guess
at
not,
home.
guess not. Anyway, since we're here, I'm gonna be dumping
I'm reading you.
dump one of these here and then pull back.
Finish that add-on.
Quite a large army. Ugh!
Defensive drone initiated.
We have money. Now, Nova's just gonna ignore all this because it doesn't matter. Throw down the armory, throw down the starport. Okay, Nova's up here.
I'm reading you.
Same thing, start bombing away. Main army's job is to take out the void shard.
These little accomplishments multiply.
Which is kind of funny because Megs used to be Nova's boss.
Confirm that last.
That's gone. Nuke is almost ready, but I'm not gonna waste it here.
Armed and ready.
Right, what you could do is you could just walk past all this. Drop one of
Numerous void
these.
shards detected. We need to destroy them ASAP.
Let that happen. Hotkey this.
I'm reading you.
We're far enough away. Drop the nuke.
Launch detected. Say again.
God. Turn
You
around.
left me no choice. Say goodbye to your constituent atoms.
I have no idea what Megs is talking about. If you have a survivor, you can just do that.
I'll make it.
Okay, okay, hold on.
Strict
He's at max power. One snipe,
on the offensive.
two snipe.
En route. Advancing on target.
Yeah, so you just need to micro it in a way that you can just snipe them off.
Opening fire.
Look, when the main army comes here, there's gonna be nothing to
Not
oppose them.
enough Energy.
Okay, 2 shots. 1, 2, done.
Our allies are being attacked.
Okay, I thought the bonus would have been here by now, but I guess I'm wrong.
Say again.
Okay, Nova can continue shelling away. Let's see, we should get our upgrades, which I've forgotten. Yep, main army's here,
Enemy
Nova's
on
up
the
there.
offensive. Prepare to defend.
Fire one of
Got it.
these. See, so even this is detected, nothing's gonna happen, but if I
Confirm
shoot
that
this,
last. Loud and clear.
she becomes uncloaked. Now she's in trouble, and super cloaks come back on. We're fine.
Weapons
Hey.
more rapid.
Help your friends.
Looks like you've nixed another void shard, Commander.
And because,
I'm impressed.
well, looks like our ally's just gonna take care of that, I would have just dropped the,
Chimera's pirates are taking advantage of the chaos to steal precious resources.
Alright, Nova could
Shoot
just
those
leave.
traitors out of the
He'll be
sky if
fine.
you can.
She'll be fine, see?
Loud and clear.
That hurt. Let's get some of
Our
these.
allies are being attacked.
Yeah, we don't have to micro too hard.
Help your friends.
If you really wanted to, you could just like tactical lift Nova. We actually have the money, screw it.
Everyone in the
That's
ship.
kind of dumb.
Go, go, go. Confirm
If you
that
really
last.
need, you could just send her
Allies are
across.
being attacked.
Allies gonna take care of that fine. We're gonna take care of this fine.
That's the thing about the Dominion.
Think about it to
Even
be
in a
yeah, blah, 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 blah,
crisis,
blah. Whatever,
our
Faraday.
rule of law holds firm. One fewer void shard for us to deal with.
Let's drop one here.
Another job well done.
Home stretch, commanders.
We already
One
dropped
more
one
group of shards to
sabotage
go.
drone here, so we could push it a little bit deeper.
These wretched pirates are about to get a hell of a lot more than they bargained for.
We could drop a nuke, but it's just
Take
not
'em
worth
out.
it. Just wait a few seconds.
Setting up a sabotage drone.
So what I prefer to do is I fire the sabotage drone and I go in a bit deeper so that I know, like, when this wears off, what's going to be the next one. This thing, oh, it's actually not a
Say
detector.
again?
Yeah, so one more will go roughly around here in a few seconds.
Your upgrade is done.
And here's the thing, with Nova pushing so far ahead.
Sabotaging
Help your
Wait, what? Oh no, my ally just did attack jump. Okay, never mind. Guess we're fighting.
You're gonna need a tad bit more energy.
Where's Nova in this
Say
mess?
again? Loud and clear.
An attack is headed for our base. Steel yourself.
Got freedom. Status
Where's Nova?
Our allies are being attacked.
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste our talents here.
Griffin's ready for boarding.
Under attack.
Yep, we're fine.
confirm that last.
Did
Our allies are being
did they
attacked.
teleport out as well? Or was that a micro mistake on my part? I have no idea. We'll just send in the army.
Status report.
Is this really worth it? Can we go a bit
Your
deeper?
upgrade is done.
Screw it up, we got a nuke waiting so long.
Hey, help your friends.
We're returning fire.
How's Nova? She's fine.
Piracy in the skies above Coral.
Yeah, so you have the main army going off and blowing stuff up. You have Nova then very strategically dropping sabotage
Setting up a
drones.
sabotage drone.
Ah, so even though she's cloaked, things like the Void Shade will still attempt to shell her.
Reading you.
So just gotta be a bit mindful of that.
Fire missiles. Fire again. Come on.
Well, that's good, right? We're giving vision to our ally.
Sabotage in progress.
The really irritating things are these hybrid behemoths because they they are so tanky that they just don't die. Okay, we'll just push here. We're fine.
Say again.
Drop another.
Calls for a little sabotage.
Upgrade complete.
So this is a fundamental difference from many of the others because Nova, it's not optimal for Nova to fight in your main army. It's better for her to be, you know, except when you're here.
Executing. Loud
Come
and
on,
clear.
come on, come down this ramp.
Consider it done. En route. I'll make it happen.
Come on. Alright.
Acknowledged.
She goes back to her day job, which is going deep into enemy lines. Again, Infiltration Specialist. We can kind of just F to it.
Lurking among us.
That's another void shard down.
Okay, she's now in a pretty advantageous position. Okay, I want to move away from the cannon.
Hostiles will reach us soon. I look
Okay, Max is
forward
blowing
to
up everything,
hearing
which
your
is
plan.
fine. Hey, we're here too.
Our allies' base is
So that's the other thing.
attacked.
Nova also won't attack unless you explicitly tell her to. Like if she does this, she
Our allies are being
uncloaks.
attacked.
It'll take more than
But
a few
otherwise,
void shards to defeat an
Otherwise,
enemy.
even if you tell her to attack move. Oh, here's the other important thing.
Target
If she's uncloaked, her attack move priority changes, which means that she'll end up shooting while
And
she's
they're
moving. But if
outta
she
here.
is already cloaked, she won't attack. Yeah, so that's just going to be a simple build, a short video on Infiltration Specialist. It's going to be up to you to decide whether you think it's worth it to grind the prestigious together. I do think it's a very, very interesting playstyle. One thing I would like to mention is that it's not as interesting. I think Soldier of Fortune gives you the most flexibility, but it's still interesting. Again, the key playstyle is that again Nova, Infiltration Specialist, one woman army away from the rest, doing a very specific job. Whereas a lot of the other builds you see on my channel are focused on Dominion and Soldier, where she fights as part of the army. She is that snipe, that removal that is useful when you are, about to hit an objective. Yeah, no. She's already gone in. She's already wiped out the vast majority of stuff. The army then comes in and cleans up later. So that's kind of all I have. If you like this video, if you made it this far, again, like, subscribe, and not for me. But read.